Hi guys. So in this video, I actually want to take it back to basics and talk to you a little bit about what Seint is, what the products do, and then at the end, I'll do a quick tutorial to show you the products in action. So Seint is a cream-based makeup line, comes in lots of colors, lots of different shades, and the products have really been developed to work together to enhance your natural features that you really like and maybe diminish the features on your face that you don't like as much. And because of the way the products are, the packaging works, it really streamlines your makeup routine and it redefines totally how you use makeup. So I'm gonna give you, like I said, kind of the basics and show you this palette here. So with Seint, if you go on the site, you're gonna see different terms that maybe you're not used to, things like highlight. And when you talk to me, I'm gonna recommend colors for brightening and for balancing. So different terminology, but I promise it's not super complicated. And once you know what the words mean, you'll be able to say, okay, this is my normal, like my foundation, and this is like my concealer. So to start off, if you get a color match, you send in your selfie with natural light, and I send you your information back on what colors are gonna work best with your skin tone. You're gonna see what I call a brightening color highlight and a main highlight color. Your brightening highlight is gonna be similar to a concealer. It's gonna be lighter than your skin tone. It's gonna really allow you to enhance and brighten certain aspects of your face. Your main highlight is gonna be your foundation color. You're gonna place it on areas of your face where you just need to balance out and even out your skin tone. And then you'll also receive a contour color recommendation. Contour, I think a lot of people are familiar with it, but again, just the way the products are, it really streamlines and makes it easy for contour to become like an everyday thing. I know for me, I never really contoured before I started using this makeup because I always thought of it as like an extra, like something that maybe women would do if they have an event or they're going out for the night, or that it kind of felt like it was an extra. And I always was like, yeah, I don't really need that. But now that I have this little compact in the system, I contour all the time because it's super easy. All right, so highlight, contour, and then illuminate. So the illuminator is just gonna allow you to add some additional brightness, some lift to certain areas of your face. So last thing in this compact here are lip and cheek colors, and I'm actually gonna put the compact down because I think the silver is like throwing off my lighting. The lip and cheek colors, they come in all different shades. These are just some that I have in my compact. I have a few compacts going on, but like the name suggests, they're very versatile. You can use them on your lips, you can use them on your cheeks, and I actually today have a color on my eyelids as eyeshadow. So very versatile, and they come in different finishes. So there's matte, there's gloss, and semi-gloss. All right, so if you're starting out, like I said, you're gonna get color recommendations, you're gonna get highlight, contour, you're probably gonna get some lip and cheek recommendations from me. And all the colors come like individually packaged into these little tins. And from there, you snap them into, they're magnetic, if the cases are magnetic, you're gonna snap them into like a case like this. This is a 4 case. So here's the tin, and it just clicks in to here and so on. All different size palettes. There's everything from 4 to like something crazy like 70. But again, let's get back to the basics. You have your highlight color is your contour, your lip and cheek. If you want an illuminator, there's that as well. Some people don't like illuminators. They don't like the extra shimmer on their face. If you have mature skin, you probably want to skip the illuminator as well. You don't want it to kind of set into any creases. And then I am also, for this video, I'm going to show you 2 optional products that I always recommend as part of your starter compact, because I just think they're really valuable, and there are 2 things that I don't go without when I'm applying the makeup. So one is a setting powder, translucent setting powder, and the other is Bella bronzer. It's an amazing bronzer color. All right. So that's kind of the basics, and I'm gonna go into just a regular makeup application. Nothing crazy today. No hacks, no under eye crazy color corrections, but there's also a ton of brushes that you'll find on the website. They all are great. They all have different uses. Because I'm kind of taking it back and keeping it really simple today, I am going to use just one brush, and this is the 3D foundation brush. So here we go. There's no wrong way to put this makeup on, except don't use too much. That's the only thing you have to be worried about. And you can use your fingers, you can use the brush. I'm gonna do a combination of both. So I'm gonna take my main highlight color and just lightly swirl my finger in it. It kind of starts to warm up a little bit, which helps. And yeah, I'm just gonna start to dot it around on my face. I kind of start with less is more when I'm doing this, and then I go back and fill in areas that I might want to add more product to. I feel like my lighting is not great today. All right, so that I'm just gonna start there with the main color for now. I'll probably go back to it. And then this is my brightening color. So for me, I'm gonna put it under here. I'm gonna put it straight down. It's probably a little bit too much. I'm gonna put it straight down the top of my nose, here, under. I'm gonna make little lines here because this is an area that I want to kind of lift. And put it there. Yeah, so it looks a little crazy, but I promise it's gonna all blend in. So from here, I'm gonna go and add a little bit more of that main foundation color in spots I might have missed with the brightening. All right. So I like to put it on in dots. You can put it on in swipes like I did up here, or you can really use the brush and put the brush in here. Sorry. And put it on your face that way too, whatever works. So next I'm gonna do just a little bit of contour, nothing crazy. And I do actually like to put this on in lines because, yeah. And it's nice to do the contour on your cheeks with your finger because you can really feel where your cheekbone is. And you wanna start it up at your hairline where your ear meets your head, and then pull it straight down. You can feel where your cheekbone is under there. And then you also want to do it along your jawline. Oops, that went up a little too high. Actually, that's a good note. So if you kind of put something in the wrong place and you're like, oh, that's not where I want that, you can take your brush and erase it. It comes right off. The makeup is fully shiftable or movable around your face until you set it with either a powder or spray. So, all right, this is my 3D brush. I have my dots on. For today, I'm gonna do just my highlight dots, and then I'm gonna go in and put my lip and cheek color on. But there are a lot of people that, I can actually do it on this side. So there's a lot of people that actually put that lip and cheek color on in dots at this point and blend it. So I'm gonna start up here on my forehead. You're gonna take your brush and, you know, blend it in like this for that airbrush look, like the circles like this on your face. If you have more mature skin, if you're blending under your eyes, or if you want a fuller coverage, you're gonna wanna dot it. It's not gonna move the product as much, and it'll provide a little bit of fuller coverage, and you're not pulling your skin. So for me, I want a little bit of lighter coverage today because I'm not doing anything crazy. So I'm gonna blend it by swiping. All right, I'll go down here. So because I have this in a line and I want to kind of keep that brightening like in the center, I'm gonna actually blend up and down instead of side to side, so it stays in place. And then same here, I want to keep this brightener along my nose, so I'm going to blend straight down. Under my eyes, I'm going to tap. Blend in, same under here. All right, so with the contour color, again, because you want to kind of keep it in place, you're gonna want to blend it, and you will want to blend like this, not stippling, with the contour, because it's a little less pliable, is that the word? And you want to be sure it stays right along that cheek line, or that cheekbone line. Blend this in, so you can blend the highlight in around it. And then along the cheek line and down, you want to be sure that you get it down your neck so you don't have that strong line, that hard line of not being blended in. All right. And this side I didn't have any lip and cheek on, so I don't have to worry about, you know, it moving anywhere. And that's it. It's all blended in. That's the round end of the 3D brush. There's also this pointy end, which I really like for under eye. And I actually, if I'm applying my contour with my brush, I really like it for the contour application as well, because you can really like keep it precise. All right, so I'm gonna take my brightening highlight, tap the brush in pretty lightly, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more under eye with this end. So, and again, because this under eye area is so delicate, the skin is more delicate, I am just stippling with this brush. And then I can turn it over and continue stippling to pick up any excess product. So that is the basic highlight and contour application. Because I did some cheek color, you can kind of see my cheek color over here, but it's not over here. So I'm going to take that fluffy end, dab it in my lip and cheek. You can see the color on here, and just dab it around. I'm gonna add a little bit more on this side. So the other really amazing thing about, you can see, about these brushes, the color doesn't like get sucked into the brushes. It really just stays on the top and lets you apply the makeup on your skin. And you can see there's a little bit of product on there, but not nearly as much as there was when I put it on. And because the color doesn't like sink into the brush, you can use this brush for your entire face application, and you don't have to worry about color transferring. So it's amazing. You can, and like I did my cheek color, but if I was like, oh, I forgot to do my forehead with my highlight color, you can take the brush, put it on your forehead, and you will not see, I just put more highlight color on my forehead, and none of that lip and cheek color that I just used transferred at all. It's like magic. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know it's amazing, and it lets you, again, really streamline, because we're talking about one palette, one palette and one brush to do your whole face in like 5 minutes. So again, like I mentioned in the beginning, there are a few extra products. You can definitely get away with the 4, the brightening highlight, the main highlight, the contour, and the lip and cheek color. And then the additional products, like I said, that I like to add on. So this is the illuminator. I like to just put it at on my cheekbones. You can see it just gives you like some natural-ish sheen, but it's not shimmer. It's not gonna look unnatural. And then I usually put it on my brow bones as well. Last color that I'm gonna use is my Bella bronzer. So again, same brush, haven't cleaned it, haven't washed off any color. I'm gonna dab it in. And for me, I really like to use Bella bronzer on my upper cheek. I think it just gives amazing glow any time of year. It's like, it's not too orange, it's not too brown. It's the perfect color bronzer. And I am a bronzer snob. I've always used bronzer every day. I don't do my makeup without using a bronzer. So you can go a little or a lot. In the summer, you can also use it as a base underneath your foundation, just to give it some warmth and depth, which is really nice. Yeah, so that's all the colors. Last thing, you can use a setting spray. This is the Seint setting spray. It's awesome, it's amazing. Or if you just want to do a setting powder, you can use any translucent powder. If you don't have one, I love the Seint one because again, it just snaps into your compact. You have everything in one place. So I'm just going to, again, take the same brush, tap it in. I always start under my eyes because it's really going to make sure that the product doesn't move and it doesn't set into any creases under your eyes. I'm gonna be sure to put it on my T-zone to combat any oilness. And on my cheeks to just set everything in place. So that is it. I hope that was helpful. I hope it kind of explains the baseline products that you would order when you're starting out. Of course, like I said, you can start with the 4. You can add any additional on to that. There's a ton of lip and cheek colors. There's, a full range, so it doesn't hurt to start with 1 or 2 to see what you like, and then you can build on from there. So if you guys have any questions after watching, and yeah, just reach out. Thanks, guys.